Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Saturday, November the 23rd, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out or give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. If you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate. Okay, let's take a look here. Complete the event Invaders from Beyond. Of course, this is the last week. We have the aliens in town right up to Tuesday, November the 26th. Alright, so let's go ahead and we will take part in this public event.
Be cautious of damaging energy pulses from the siphons. You can avoid them if you move out of range.
Achoo.
Focus your fire.
Nice. Someone died over there.
That brought down the force field on the brainwave.
Sure did.
Destroy it now. Now,
Nice
on
job.
to Siphon Omega. Keep up the good work. Exercise increased caution. The enemy ship is powered up to deliver missile strikes.
This one's up there on the other side. Just stay down here on the ground. Oh, so I'm surprised.
Two commanders are being down now. Take care of them.
There'll be one that's spawning up there. There you go, buds. Field medic, baby. Huh. Okay, that's cool.
Good.
How about that?
To Siphon Ranger.
Nice little achievement
And
there.
let us finish this.
Thought it would have been more than that, but it's good. Oh, missed it. Oh. Right on. Toxic alien way over there. Burp.
Now, take down the final commander and put it end to this. You must
Nice.
destroy that brainwave siphon. That
Oh, better get off of here.
someday.
Oh, it got me like in mid-flight there.
I have yet to determine the percentage accuracy of this statement.
I'm actually quite surprised that, oh, goodness gracious. I'm actually quite surprised, because usually in the past, usually on like the last weekend of the second week, we would rarely see anyone at these events. But that's good, I'll take it. It's definitely welcomed. It's good to see participation. Where are the bodies? Alright, let's go here. Let's pick some of the stuff up here. No idea where General Zeta's body even went. Right here. Let's go along here and we'll pick some more stuff up here. Find it's hard. Most people understand, but people are kind of get in the mood sometimes, and if you accidentally shoot at them there, people get all panties in a bunch there, so to speak. And most people understand if someone, if we're shooting at someone, and if a few stray bullets hit me there, I'm not, I'm a tanky build. I'm not gonna. I really don't care, Some people go after other people, troll them. Pretty crazy. I haven't seen that happen very often though, so maybe the community's getting better, so that's good. I think that's pretty much it. I think we got them all. Alright, good stuff. Alright. What is next? Let's take a look here, Jimmy. Collect wood, 10. So again, many great spots in the wasteland we can find wood. Many down trees in around the forest area. You come across down trees everywhere for the most part. But especially in the forest area. I like to kind of come here sometimes at the wayward. You cross the stream, go down to Flatwoods, cross the stream again, make your way back. You'll have all kinds of wood that way. Helvetia's pretty good. We have the yellow house right on the corner on the main street. Has a nice little wood stock out back. And we have a bunch of wood piles up here at Prickett's Fort. This is probably hands down one of the best spots. So let's actually spawn up here today. And we will check it out. Now again, it is a little bit harder because how we are on a public server with other people. So we'll see what is available. So let's hurry up here. It's just up here. Again, as you can see, a huge wood pile. Huge. And then you'll come across little piles like that. And inside these buildings, there's also little wood piles inside the building. So just an FYI, this is probably a really good spot to find wood, especially if you're looking to kind of modify your camp or build a camp. Now, it's not going to help us so much for the daily challenge, but if you are looking for wood, there's a perk card that will help you out. It's under luck. It's called Woodchucker. Collect twice as much when harvesting wood. So usually when you harvest wood, usually it's like 2, 4, 6, or 8. And of course with Woodchucker, it just doubles that amount. So it's really, really awesome. All right. Now, as you can see, what's going to happen when we try to collect wood here. Watch what happens. So it actually grabs 6 wood scraps, top left-hand corner, but we only get credit for 1. All right. And that's why that card won't help us for the daily challenge. Okay. But I'm just saying, I just use that card just for the folks who are maybe, don't know about the card. And all I do is just go up here and just spam the button. There we go. Collect wood 10 for 10. Now I'll leave the rest of the wood pile here for maybe somebody else who wants to venture up here on this server. So that's pretty good. Nice and easy. All right, what's next? Go ahead, collect a teapot too. So I have many great videos showing you some great spots for teapots. We can generally find teapots in many areas around the wasteland. Usually like 1 or 2. Usually there's 1 or 2 at the Blue Ridge Bunkhouse, 1 or 2 in Settlers Ridge. We can find 3 of them right over here at the giant teapot, right where this person is at, so they're probably going to take those 3. Right down here at the Appalachian Antiques, there's 2 of them down here. There's a couple in around the Dark Hollow Manor, Shenandoah Visitor Center, those places like that, in around the Skyline Valley region. Pretty good spots. And, of course, probably one of the best spots for teapots, Palace of the Winding Path. So let's pop up here today. And again, if you are on a public server, you can server. If you come to these places, you don't find these teapots, as I mentioned. They do exist. They will spawn in. If you go there and they're not there, that means somebody else got there before you on that server. All right, so just an FYI. You may have the server hop certain locations. We definitely have been doing that a lot this past week. Looking for stuff on these public servers. Alright, so we're actually going to head downstairs. We're going to try to avoid these guys as much as possible. I'm going to head downstairs here. Right, so as you can see right there's a teapot right there. There's a teapot right there. Let's turn the light on so you can see them a little better. So here's our teapot. Where did it go? Over here. Nice. Nice. Pretty good there. Pretty good spot there. Now the other teapots that are located here is just in the other room. One right there, as you can see, and you can pick these up. One right there. One, where did it go? Must have disappeared, or somebody came by and picked it up. That is possible. One right there. One right there. How you doing? So as you can see, there's a couple that are missing. So we are on a public server, as I mentioned. Now there's usually about 3 or 4 more. If you keep following this path all the way down, it's going to take you to a large kitchen area. Okay, and there's usually 3 or 4 teapots in that area that will spawn in. Okay, and again, if you do come here and these teapots aren't here, just simply server hop. It's probably the best bet. Or you can check out one of those other areas that I had mentioned also. Alright, what's next? Let's go ahead, kill floater 3. So many great spots we can find floaters in around the wasteland. Right up here at the Willard Corporate Housing, there's 6 of them up here. In terms of floaters, probably one of the best spots right where this person's here is at Darling Sisters Lab. So there's 3 of them that will spawn up here, guaranteed. Find a couple in around Grafton. Find a couple in around Grafton Steel, usually in around the workshop area. We have this big hole in the ground, the big maw. Now there's 3 up top and 3 right down in the hole, so 6 altogether. So that is a really good spot. When you spawn in here at Huntersville, if you turn around, go back down the hill on the left-hand side, there's 3 of them there. And there's 3 that are guaranteed here at the Red Rocket filling station down here in the Ashy. Pretty good spots there. Okay, let's go ahead. So that person is probably going to clear them out up there because there's only 3 of them and he's pretty high level. So let's pop up here to Willard's corporate housing. Invincible. Invincible vase. That's an old camp right there. As you can see, there's a couple of them that are floating around. And again, your best bet is just to get him his head right in the head there. Get him head right on there. And if you have a shotgun build, it could be a little bit harder, but see there's 3 more that are down there that are trying to shoot at me. Oh. Person's down there. Someone had spawned in here just recently. We saw them there, so that's fine. Right, so that's that person there. That's cool. Right, let's go to the Big Maw. You haven't been there in a little while. Let's show you that. Now again, this is a little bit higher level, so it's pretty good. There's Jim and the Gym Bros having a good time, going to the gym. Protein shakes, water bottles that are, like, you know, bigger than our arms there. As you can see, a little bit higher level. These guys are level 100 for me. Go floater 3 for 3 done. Just like that, guys. So there's that guy over there. So there's a big hole right down here, as you can see. And there's 3 of them that are usually down here. Right down there, see them? The little chest down there. So just an FYI, pretty good spot. Just gotta be careful, because they could push it right down in that hole. Kill you that way. Let's go ahead and kill a Radstag 5. So again, you find Radstags in and around the wasteland. Just one sec here. Excuse me, I clear my throat a little bit. Let's get rid of this guy. This is gonna be annoying. There we go. There goes his arm. See you later, arm. You're not gonna need that anymore. Kill a Radstag 5. So again, Radstags we can find all throughout the forest region. However, they're a little bit more kind of random. You know what I mean? Sometimes if you come here, the Green Country Lodge, you just turn around on that hill. Sometimes there could be 3. Sometimes there could be maybe 3 or 4 on your way over to the Wayward. But then again, it could also be foxes, could be opossums, could be squirrels or rabbits or something like that. So it's totally random. And that goes for everywhere's in around this forest region. Okay, if you're lucky, right? I do find there's a lot of glowing Radstags in around the Skyline Valley region, especially if you kind of walk in around the Shenandoah Visitor Center and just make your way down through here to Dark Hollow Manor. You can maybe run into a couple patches of Radstags, and usually glowing. Now there is a spot right over here, right where this person here is at Denton Sons Construction, and there's usually 6 albino Radstags right up here. So what we're actually going to do, we're actually going to kind of pop off the server here. Actually, we could have stayed on that server. That's right, because we could visit another player's shelter is what we could have done. Apologize for my voice there. My acid reflexes running rapid there today. Cutting in and out. That's just my voice is what it is. That's fine. Alright, so let's take a look here. Alright, good stuff. Let's take a look at here again. Kill a Radstag 5. We're just going to go right down here to the Dent and Sons Construction. It's probably one of the best spots right down here. Now I do have a video on this, so once when you spawn in here, we're actually going to head to the east. We're going to head right up here. Right, towards the red barn. And again, we are on a public server, so there's a good chance that these guys could already be dead, and I think they are. This is what you're just going to run into. It's not necessarily they don't spawn here anymore. It's just that, you know, somebody got here before us on this server. Alright, so that's a little unfortunate, but 6 of them will spawn here. Okay? So before we leave the server, let's take a look at another one here. Visit another player's shelter 1. So again, you don't have to know the person. You don't have to be friends with them. You don't have to be on a team. You just go to a player's camp and you go inside their shelter. It's as easy as that. Okay? So let's use this person's camp as an example. As you can see, as you know, they have a shelter. They have the red icon under their main camp icon. All right? And the vast majority of people will have shelters, but you see this one here. See how he only has a vendor? They don't have the red icon, meaning they don't have a shelter that's active. Right? So FYI. So let's pop over to this person's camp. Now, sometimes I find most people are pretty good, but sometimes you will come across the odd camp where they like to hide things, like hide their vendors, and a lot of times I will kind of give it a few minutes to try to find it, but if it's taken more than maybe 2 or 3 minutes, then I end up leaving. Okay, so there's their shelter right here, and all you do, just go right inside. I think that was Adelaide there. Sounded like her anyway. Right, there you go. If it's another player's shelter, and again, you don't need to be friends with them. You don't have to know them. You don't have to be on a team with them. You just go to another player's camp and go inside their shelter as long as they have a shelter available. It's pretty cool. Let's go ahead. We're going to server hop here now, as it's a pretty busy Saturday here. I'm just going to a private server just so we can get the Radstags and the Mirelurk eggs. All right. Anytime. Anytime. That's why I timestamp this stuff. Make it a little bit easier. I did put out a video earlier this morning in regards to the season 19. So December the 3rd, Tuesday, is when we switch over to season 19. Went over the community calendar and the season pass. So you could definitely check that video out if you so wish. All right. Killer Radstag 5. Let's do this again. So Killer Radstag 5. So again, you find Radstags all around the wasteland. Usually in a form, they're on the forest region, but they're totally random. All right. So there's a spot right here, the Green Country Lodge, and in between Green Country Lodge and the way where we may come across the odd patch, but sometimes it could be squirrels, rabbits, or foxes, for example. So it's not 100% guaranteed. However, so if you do try it there and if you get them, then that's pretty lucky. We will find the odd pack of maybe 2 or 3 glowing Radstags in around the Skyline Valley region. Usually I find a pretty good spot between Shenandoah Visitor Center and the Dark Hollow Manor. In between here, you'll maybe come across a couple patches. Well, one of the best spots, of course, is Dent and Sons Construction, so let's pop down here. And of course, once when you spawn in, just turn around, you head east, come across a red, kind of broken down barn. And there should be anywhere from 5 to 6 albino Radstags. Now, the albino Radstags are a little bit more aggressive than your typical Radstag. They're very similar to erratic ones where they will attack you. That's a hard fall right there. Alright, so there you go. So there's 6 of them. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And again, as you saw a little bit earlier, you know, server hopped a couple times. It was a pretty busy spot because this is really the only spot that I know of that's guaranteed for them to be here. And you know, you can always server hop that spot a couple times, or if you do have followed first, you can just simply go to a private one like I just did and get them that way. All right, what's next? Collect Mirelurk eggs 3. Okay, so again, Mirelurk eggs and collecting Mirelurk eggs is definitely a real touchy subject with some people, because a lot of times when you try to pick up Mirelurk's eggs, they will explode. Okay. I do have a couple older videos I made. There's about 3 or 4 of them right here in Grafton Dam. When you go to Grafton Dam, you just go downstairs to the basement, and you have that large piping. There's usually about 3 or 4 of them in one of the large piping, and that's the video that I have. The other good spot for Mirelurk eggs is right here at Ohio River Adventures, so let's pop over here. Now this spot will have about 4 nests of Mirelurk eggs. Right, so let's head down to the water's edge. And hopefully we get lucky. A lot of people actually re-roll these here because a lot of times people just don't want to try to shoot these guys without having to destroy the eggs. Yeah, it's a real touchy subject with some folks with these Mirelurk eggs because a lot of people will... Yeah, right on. That was pretty cool. All right. So this one exploded already. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to try to pick them up here. So as you see what happened... As you see what happened is when you try to pick up an egg and it explodes, a little hatchling will pop out, a little baby Mirelurk, okay? And if you kind of go up the road and come back, there'll be the egg will come back again, okay? But you won't be able to interact with it. You won't be able to pick it up. It won't do anything, okay? And it definitely annoys people, and definitely nothing wrong. Let's go ahead and here we go. Oh, smash those eggs there. There we go. Perfect. Collect Mirelurk eggs 3 for 3. Let's try these ones here. Now I'm on a private server, so it's okay. Just kind of go around, try to pick them up. Oh, so we did pretty good there. And this is probably your best bet. Just come in here and having an explosive weapon definitely doesn't help. That's for sure. Okay, that's next here. I think we're done. We are, just like that, guys. Nice. Nice. Even with all the little bit of server hopping we did there, we're still pretty good time. All right, let's head back to the old camp here. Go out over the weapon of the day. Alright, let's check it out here. Modify / repair. Alright, so weapon of the day, of course, is this Fixer. If not in combat, plus 100% VATS accuracy at plus 50% action points cost. Of course, it's a stalker build. Projectiles explode for plus 20% weapon damage, plus 15 bonus VATS critical to charge, plus 40% armor penetration, plus 100% sneaking speed, plus 15% stealth shadows. Mods I have is the powerful automatic receiver, stabilized short barrel, true stock, perforated magazine, reflex sight dodge suppressor, and of course this awesome looking rusted paint. Of course 83 damage, 45 ammo. Alright, of course it is a commando build, so let's take a look at the perk cards here real quick. Master Commando, Commando, Expert Commando, all maxed right out. We also have Tank Killer, Concentrated Fire, Suppressor, Covert Operative, Evasive, White Knight, Adrenaline. Legendary perk cards, these are all maxed out. Again, I've had these cards for quite some time, and yeah, pretty good. Yeah, so there you guys go. Pretty good. Again, if you are looking for some information on the next season 19, you can check out the video I made earlier. It's all time stamped. I go through each page, and yeah, lots of good stuff coming in the next season. No prefabs though, but there's a lot of other great stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr. Prince, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, G33K, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.